What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are starting this vlog in the Dirty Max again. So now I want to get right into this video and just let you guys know we are on the way to the dyno shop. And why I'm making this video and why I'm getting this truck dynoed. Well, when you go to, you know, the GMC website or the Chevy website, whatever it is, just the specs of the 6.6 Duramax, it says, and I'm talking the LML because I have an LML. I'm not speaking for the, you know, LMM or the L5P. I'm talking the LML. It says that these things make stock 397 horsepower at 3,000 RPMs, and it makes 767 foot-pounds of torque, I believe, at 1,800 RPMs. Well, when I am driving this truck, and I understand it's re-geared and everything right now, but even when I am in a stock LML, this thing still continues to pull after 18. So I want to see what these things really have. Now, I am getting a stock LML to dyno also. As of right now, we're dynoing my LML. As you guys know, it's a deleted 5-inch straight pipe. So I want to see what the horsepower and torque is at to the real wheels, because I know GM, they measure them to the crank. And I assume you lose anywhere between 15 to 20% loss. So, and we are going to switch the tunes and go through, I don't know, we'll start at 1, depending on how much time we have, or we'll go from 1 through 5. It's getting a little late now. I got a little busy today, and we're heading over to the dyno shop now, and he says he might not have enough time to run through all of them, but, you know, let's head over there and see what we got, and how much horsepower and torque are we really making with these deleted trucks. All right, guys, so we have arrived here to the dyno shop. If you guys are local, this is the only place that I have found that wants to dyno my truck. Nobody else wanted to touch it. As you guys know, my previous videos that I've uploaded for you guys, I've called a lot of shops and all of them said no. The dyno shop is the only one as of right now that has taken the truck, and they will finally, you know, we'll finally be able to know what the proper spec, torque, and horsepower will be on this thing. All right, guys, he's got her in here now, hooking everything up. The DSP5 switch is currently on stage 1 right now. So we're going to try 1, 3, and 5, depending on how much time we have, and then we'll go from there. And I'll show you guys horsepower and torque numbers. So now he's strapping the big girl down over here.
What I'm doing is putting a reflective piece of tape on the balancer, and it will relay to a tap pickup signal. So
Okay.
if you had something on there before, I don't want to pick it up too.
No, yeah, this is the first time it's been dynoed.
Okay.
Never been dynoed before.
So it's just a little reflective tape with a adhesive on the back. We'll
Okay.
just stick it on there and leave it on there. So if you ever get dynoed again, then
yeah, we're gonna
them
do
know it's
some.
on there.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more work to the truck, so I'll bring it back.
Awesome.
I can't say yet. Can't let you guys know what we're doing to the truck yet, but when we do the extra goodies on the truck, we will bring it back here to see what it made. All right, now the time to input all the goodies.
Do you want to put any notes in here as far as?
Nope. Just need to know the numbers, really.
Okay.
No, yeah, no specific notes. So, guys, the computer said it was 68 degrees, 69 to 68 degrees. We'll see what the truck says. The truck says currently 57 degrees. I'm gonna go off of the truck just because it's a little cold out here, and he told me the sensor for this thing is in there, so I assume it's pretty warm in there because it does not feel like 68 degrees in here. All right, guys, so he's putting the tack pickup on right now so he can get a tack reading on it, and then well, we'll start seeing the numbers. And we're still currently in stage 1, correct? On the switch?
Yes.
All right.
I did not touch.
Okay. So I set it to 1 for the first run, guys, and we'll see what that picks up. So it looks like he's going to try to find the right gear to be in, and then we'll go from there. How loud this thing was. What is it?
It goes up to 4,000.
The RPM?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I've never taken it that high, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
So guys, he asked me earlier, you know, RPM wise, what does this thing go up to? I said, you know, personally, I don't know. I've never even got this thing past, I think 3. I think when I've stepped on it, I got to, I want to say 31, 32. But he's saying, what'd you say, at 4,000?
4,000, yeah, at least.
Okay, all right. Now, that was what, number, just a run 1?
Third gear run.
Okay.
This is when it shifted and it went into a 4th gear run.
Okay.
Just trying to get an idea where the miles per hour versus gear ratios we're looking at.
Okay. And again, guys, this is to the rear wheels. This is not to the crank.
Almost 4,200, call it.
42. And
yeah.
Peak horsepower was, or torque, I should say RPM wise for torque and horsepower was where?
Well, if we're using 4th gear, it's going to be off this.
It's going to be off what?
I have to use 5th gear.
Okay.
Let's see what it is. I believe 5th and 6th are both overdrive.
Okay.
On this out. For the scalar, peak torque for this run is showing it's at like 3,400.
3,400 was peak torque for this run.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is saying it's at 492 torque and 319 horsepower, and it made that
321.
Oh, 321.
Yeah, 3475, call it.
Okay.
So what we'll have to do is find what gear we want to run it in, and
okay.
then we can run it in just that gear only and start in that gear.
Okay.
As long as it locks it out, it doesn't downshift or anything.
Okay.
And then we should get lower RPM readings as well.
All right. Okay, guys, so that first run, he's trying to figure out exactly what gear he wants to run this in and getting some more ideas and just playing with the truck right now. And well, we'll get a little exhaust side for you. I'm not getting near there, but there you go. Let's see how much black smoke comes out of this thing, or if she burns nice and clean. Hardly nothing. I like it, nice and clean. So that was 4th gear?
Yeah.
All right.
So this line looks very linear, so if there's a dip in it or a wave or something like that, typically that means you get
Wheel spin?
speed
Okay.
loss, yeah.
All right, guys, so we've confirmed as of right now we got no wheel spin. It's grabbing good.
So that's more what I was ideally seeing. It kind of gives you an idea of when this is probably like the torque converter lockup right here happening.
Okay.
And then that's why it spikes up and really gets the increase.
So, yeah, this 610 torque, at what RPM is that at? And the 358 horsepower, also, what RPM is that at?
$3,100?
30. Okay, so the same as the last
Probably about
one.
3,000, you know, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, so so it's looking like the max.
Scooted over. I mean, this is the old run right here. So that was the old peak when it shifted from 3rd to 4th. So
Okay, and this run is with you keep it in the 4th.
just 4th only, yes.
Okay, so you got in 3 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, this is right now, the DSP5 switch is set to stage 3, which that means it is going to give the truck 100 more horsepower according to the switch and the tune. There we go.
I gotta go like a few more miles. Maybe it's just too low on the mile per hour. and it just has to be like right here. This one, it held 4th gear.
It held 4th, and then
yeah, so probably got to here, and that's it. Unlocking the torque converter,
and then locking the torque converter back up.
It shouldn't lock it back up.
No. Okay.
So you can verify with.
Yeah. So now
this huge dip right here, that spike, that's
yeah.
when you shift it.
That's a shift point.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the highest part though in the 4th gear.
Right. But it's a lower. I think this running into 3rd gear and a 4th gear, it dropped it
Messed
down.
it up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because it looks like a lower number.
It is a lower number.
It's a lower number. Yeah. It says 334 and 517.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll try it again, guys. All right, guys. So I will get a inside view for you here.
Just keep 1 foot on the brake.
Okay. So torque converter is currently unlocked right now, guys. Now, what if you were to wait till the torque converter locks? If you keep going a little more, get the speed up more, see if the torque converter locks. Bam! Now the torque converter is locked. And now try that.
Drop down just about there. Stay locked. Doesn't seem like going past 90 is anything worth it either. So
Going past 90?
yeah, it's all
Okay.
falling off from there. So
Okay. So it looks like 80 to 85. I mean, it's still going downhill from there.
yeah.
So
You want your peak torque climbing up here. Oh shit, 666.
666.
Now it's at 62 miles an hour. 2800 RPM.
2800 RPMs.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good torque area. Pretty much from,
So from 25 to 3000 is a
Yeah.
good torque area, and
from 25 to
32.
33, call it, you're still above 600 foot-pounds of torque in that whole area.
Okay. And when I'm towing and I keep this at like 24 to 25, that's when it feels just right.
Right.
Okay, so that makes sense. So this second run, we're at 666 torque and 387 horsepower.
Came in like 3,400 RPM.
So at
It's about 43 increase.
so the horsepower, that 387 we got at 3,300,
34.
3,400.
Yeah.
Okay. Now crank it all the way to 5.
Position 5.
Unless
Your
you need,
truck.
unless you need to do another run, or you tell me, was that a good accurate run on that one?
Yeah, the torque converter stayed locked. on
Stayed
that
locked.
one.
Okay, as long as we got good. I just want good runs so we have accurate,
Yeah.
you know, readings on here. All right, guys. Now we're going to switch it into stage 5. I'll show you guys here. So that was 3. So now we're going all the way to 5. It is maxed out. Cannot turn it anymore. All right. Well, we're not getting that much smoke. I'm liking that. Let's go see the numbers now.
We did it again in the same exact spot, so that's kind of rare.
Hey, the transmission is just falling apart. Hey, you know, it's time for a new Suncoast tranny. So, you're checking for wheel slip now?
So yeah, we'll just see like. Yeah. See how this drops down right here?
Yeah.
And then jumps back up in linear?
So that's wheel slip?
Yeah, it's something either tranny slip or wheel slip, one of the two.
Okay. So what did we get horsepower on that one? Or torque and horsepower on that one?
421.
421?
Yeah, versus 424 in the last one. 720 versus 728 on the last one. So
720, 728.
runs
Okay.
pretty close, so a little loss.
Okay.
Not terrible.
Okay. Should we drop down, go to stage 4, and see if we're still getting a wheel slip, or see if we can get a cleaner run? Well, let's do you want to do run in 4?
Try and position 4 and see how.
Okay. So guys, that was the 200 horsepower tune. We're gonna go now into the 4. So we're going 1 down. That's it, just like that. This is the 150 horsepower tune. So we'll see what we get from there. All right, that was stage 4, 150 horsepower tune.
Yeah, it still feels like it does the same thing.
Doing the same thing?
Yeah.
So it's, what is it, something slipping, or torque converter? Could the torque converter be slipping maybe?
And locked up, I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, slight possibility. Well, what did we get that time? Horsepower and torque.
So, horsepower not too far off, 414.
Compared to
415 if you want to call it, 0.9. And 716 on torque. So we're real similar.
so pretty damn close.
Yeah. So you may have a slippage of some sort to get. If you're expecting 50 horsepower increase.
Yeah. So then now we can't guarantee that the number 5 was a clean run just because something slipped.
Right.
And you picked that up over here. You confirmed that.
Yeah.
Now, how about this run that we just did? Was that a clean run, or you picked up?
No, it did the same thing. So
it did the same thing. Okay.
The red's always the new, and you can see down here it dropped down with those the blue and the green run as well.
Okay.
Which were the 5 position runs.
Okay. But we did a clean run in stage 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know, there you have it, guys. We got to figure out what's going on. Might be time for a Suncoast transmission. Might be time to upgrade. So guys, he will print these out, and I will show you all of the final readings for you guys right when he finishes all this up. Well, there you have it, guys. You saw the video, you saw the truck getting dyno. That's all I got for you today. So if you like this video, I got you there. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna show you the papers and the dyno ring. I got you. Come on. You gotta admit, you guys are freaking out right now because I did not show you the paper. Come on, just comment down below. Eddie, you got me. Let's go check out these dyno readings now. Okay, we got 3 pieces of paper here. This is the stages that we were in. I will show you guys that. This, we got the horsepower, the foot-pounds of torque, and the RPM, where we're making this max torque, or max horsepower and torque. Same thing, horsepower, torque, but this one we got speed. So here, this was the number 1 we started with right here. So this run file here, I'll show you guys how we did it here first. So in this, we did position 1. In stage 1, the truck says it is making, and this was a good clean run. According to him, there was no wheel spin or break in the RPM or anything. Saying it's 610 horsepower. Did you say 610 horsepower? Wow, that'd be nice. But that's not it. We got 610 foot-pounds of torque and 358 horsepower. And this is with the dyno set on SAE, not STD, and smooth is at 5. A lot of dynos you got to watch, they will set it at STD, because when you go to STD, they will give you a higher horsepower and torque rating. Position number 3, we're at 666 foot-pounds of torque and 387 horsepower. Now this, we went to stage 5 because we were just going to do 1, 3, and 5, but we did 4. So position 5 here, we did 728 foot-pounds of torque and 424 horsepower. Position 4, 716 foot-pounds of torque and 414 horsepower. So it's looking like, you know, if you guys are towing and you want to know your max torque and horsepower, and again, this is for a deleted LML. I am going to compare this to a bone stock LML here very shortly for you guys. Okay, so this is the speed one. Looks like here at about 55, I would say, you're starting to get up there, and at about 70, it starts to crash down. Looks like he went all the way to 96 miles an hour here, but looking like anywhere between 55 and 70 is that like sweet spot for fourth gear. Again, remember guys, tested this in fourth gear. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.